with a volatile temper. The complaint also alleged that Rhea has cheated on Leander Paes with a young cricketer. Trouble escalated when Rhea accused Leander of prohibiting her from entering his apartment, locking her out. Rhea also filed a case of criminal and illegal trespass and invasion of privacy against the sports star's father and their associates for hacking and retrieving data from her personal computer. And with this latest development, the Rhea Paes saga is going from bad to ugly. Entertainment Bureau, Times Now.
On to some showbiz news now. After the exciting Golden Globes, fans are now awaiting the 2015 Academy Awards. The Oscar nominations list is out, and we get you all the details on all those who made it to that prestigious list.
The much-awaited Oscar nominations are out, and we let the hosts take over to run you through the coveted list.
For performance by an actress in a leading role, the nominees are Marion Cotillard in 2 Days, One Night, Felicity Jones in The Theory of Everything, Julianne Moore in Still Alice, Rosamund Pike in Gone Girl, and Reese Witherspoon in Wild.
For performance by an actor in a leading role, the nominees are Steve Carell in Foxcatcher, Bradley Cooper in American Sniper, Benedict Cumberbatch in The Imitation Game, Michael Keaton in Birdman or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, and Eddie Redmayne in The Theory of Everything.
And finally, we are pleased to announce the films selected as the Best Picture nominees. They are American Sniper, Clint Eastwood, Robert Lorenz, Andrew Lazar, Bradley Cooper, and Peter Morgan, producers. Birdman, or The Unexpected Virtue of Ignorance, Alejandro G. Iñárritu, John Lesher, and James W. Scatchpole, producers. Boyhood, Richard Linklater and Kathleen Sutherland, producers. The Grand Budapest Hotel, Wes Anderson, Scott Rudin, Stephen Rails, and Jeremy Dawson, producers. The Imitation Game, Nora Grossman, Edu Ostrowski, and Teddy Schwarzman, producers. Selma, Christina Coulson, Oprah Winfrey, Dee Dee Gardner, and Jeremy Kleiner, producers. The Theory of Everything, Tim Bevan, Eric Fellner, Lisa Bruce, and Anthony McCartan, producers. And Whiplash, Jason Blum, Helen Estabrook, and David Lancaster, producers.
Entertainment Bureau, Times Now.
Since everybody thinks I'm this bimbo with my dad's credit card and only wears clothes. But our films did well.
Contrary to popular belief, Sonam Kapoor holds herself in very high esteem.
With every film, I try to do something different.
As she gears up to pull off a dolly ki dolly on her shoulders, we decode Miss Kapoor for you. Tonight on eNow at 11:30 p.m. only on Times Now.
Moving on to the fast track now. As part of our motorsport series JK Tyre Racing Lines, we caught up with Hari Singh from JK Tyre to ask what goes on behind the scenes of the race at the Bhuj International Circuit. Here's a full report.
Aditya Patel ranks among India's most successful tin top racers. The Chennai lad has been behind the racing wheel since the age when most boys can't even spell puberty. After winning multiple national championships in India, Aditya has driven the Scirocco Cup in Germany and performed brilliantly. Aditya Patel has witnessed the highs and lows of motorsport. It's a tough sport to say the least, but he has a piece of advice for budding young drivers.
If you really like the sport, then you have to look at it as an education, right? You have to put in an investment. You see doctors investing so much in their education, but they know it's going to come back to them sometime. With this sport, we don't know it's going to come back to us. But at least it's an investment to maybe get something in the future. We still, being in this country, we've seen drivers from other countries who've invested and got a lot in return. But from here, we really haven't seen that yet. So somebody's got to do it sometime. And motorsports is, I would say it's growing to an extent because of the way car manufacturers are coming into the country from everywhere. They've seen a huge market for cars. That way it's growing. That way everybody is looking at motorsports as the best way to market their car. So I would say maybe in the next 5 or 10 years, something will click and these youngsters will have something to look forward to.
Well, the Times Passion Trail is back, and this time 18 passionate foodies got a chance to experience the culinary delights of Dhaba cuisine. Here's a glimpse from Delhi to Amritsar Dhaba Trail.
Besides nourishing the body, food is the one and only catalyst that has the rare ability to shatter boundaries, bind people from all walks of life, and above everything else, the power to heal the soul.
There is a long day ahead.
Marshaled by charismatic master chef Kunal Kapoor, 18 hardcore foodies from across the country embark on a journey of culinary discovery from Delhi to Amritsar. Covering a distance of 500 kilometers in search of that perfect mouth-watering dhaba meal served with a generous helping of Punjabi hospitality.
One of my favorite drinks is the Long Island Iced Tea. That's a concoction of 5 white rums. This is what it is.
In the journey called life, there are but a handful of memories worth cherishing.
Kunal and the team of Times and Yatra made it so easy for us to reach out to them, interact with them, and we did some crazy things and the photos are out there.
It's probably a trip that I would have wanted to always do, but would have never had the courage to plan it for myself. So I'm very, very thankful to Times for organizing this for us.
And for the 18 lucky foodies, this trail has to count as one of those unforgettable memories.
A lot of the media in this country has been a status quoist media, which has wanted existing power structures to continue to go unchallenged. And that's why we've had truckloads of cynicism from several people, unfortunately some people who pretend they compete with us about the manner that we hammer on with the story. But what is the alternative in a country like India? All these camps we did, 2G, CWG, Devas ISRO, Kargil for Profit, Aircel Maxis, we were there, the firebrands in the media, changing the way in which people were seeking accountability. Now that's called a shake-up. And in this country, people were not prepared for a shake-up. We have come in as a force to change that. And I think that is an eternal change in Indian journalism, and the change is only just beginning now.
Well, with that, we wind up this edition of the morning show, but do stay tuned. My colleague Deepthi joins you on the other side with Morning Prime Time.
You did nothing with a capital N. No, first you behave yourself and then we'll come back to you. I'm not talking about some general incident.
Directness doesn't wonder if its path is a prudent choice.
Do you think your chief minister has behaved in a sickening manner? And the word I use is sickening.
Like water, it flows inexorably on its way.
You tell your chief minister to behave himself the next time he speaks to journalists.
Without prejudice or influence.
Was a child sent to a detention room or not? Is this where the incident happened? Yes. Is there a responsibility of the school to answer who was manning the detention room? Is the detention room not within the premises of the school? How does the school wash its hands of the incident?
In an independent journalist, directness needs no incentive, rationale, or even a destination.
Don't talk in a generalized manner. I'm not talking about rape in a general manner. I am talking here about the rape of a 6-year-old girl inside the premises of a school, and there are allegations that the school tried to hush it up by not reporting it. I'm not talking about some general incident.
Only the belief in staying true to the path. Arnab Goswami on the News Hour at 9. Directness matters.
Presented by Amity University, a leading research and innovation-driven university. Powered by Zolo Smartphones. In association with Light Years Ahead. The Airtel and Economic Times Global Business Summit. Polycab, Connection, Zindagi Ka.
अपनों को दीजिए शुद्ध से बढ़कर
सेहतमंद पानी।
एक्वागार्ड, पानी को शुद्ध से बढ़कर सेहतमंद बनाए। तभी 1.5 लाख से भी ज्यादा डॉक्टर्स इस्तेमाल करते हैं सिर्फ एक्वागार्ड, पानी का डॉक्टर। कॉल करें आज ही 093-3988-3333।
Understanding your body better today can help you be healthier tomorrow. Toshiba offers advanced sensing technology, and our diagnostic imaging technology supports the world's most advanced preventive medicine, helping people around the world live healthier, happier lives. It's time for a human smart community.
Toshiba.
जो भी situation to make it awesome. बस बजना चाहिए गाना, बस बजना चाहिए गाना, अरे गाना गाना गाना। Step 1, chicky chicky chicky, 3, chicky chicky.
That I got the speed and I'm driven, I'm reaching the peak and the people are screaming that I am the meanest. I speak for the dreamers. They calling me mean. What? They calling me mean. What? They calling me mean. Word on the street, I'm a machine. Yeah.
Enjoy the power of your choices, for you will miss them when you're no longer young. Take a selfie when you're feeling low. And laugh out loud every time you type LOL. There's only one life, one world.
And you can make it better with the choices you make. A better life, a better world.
Panasonic.
Put a smile on your face and make some space. You know what's here. The sale of the year. Fashion for who you are on Amazon Fashion.
This is the Times Television Network, and you're watching Times Now.
Hello and a very good morning. You're with the morning prime time here on Times Now. I'm Deepthi Sachdeva with you on the broadcast, getting you all the top stories ahead. And this is the big story that we are following for you this morning. While there was enough spotlight on Shashi Tharoor in the ongoing investigations into the Sunanda Pushkar murder case, now there is more trouble coming in for the Congress MP. His close friend and former SP leader Amar Singh is making startling revelations about the IPL link. He's raising questions whether this could be a reason behind Sunanda's murder. But Shashi Tharoor continues to remain evasive as well as defiant. He's dismissing the disclosures made by Amar Singh. But the police has begun now looking at the IPL angle. This is the big focus on the morning prime time, getting you all the details ahead on the investigations. Let's also run you through the headlines at 9. Amar Singh is spilling the beans on the IPL angle. He reveals the Sunanda IPL connection. Did Sunanda know too much? Tharoor dismisses the IPL angle, but the Delhi police will not. Top cop acknowledges Times Now's investigation, says it will be probed. A day after the Dera chief's MSG gets a nod from the tribunal, the censor board chief Leela Sampson quits her post, alleges interference by the INB ministry.